Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. To the Hbar holders, I appreciate you guys as always, for showing so much love day in, day out. Let's face it, the people that are still here are the real true holders in my opinion, because in terms of newcomers coming into the space, or in terms of people even showing interest towards the crypto markets, it's really low compared to what we saw at the beginning of the year. So if you're still here, give yourself a pat on the back, and I appreciate you guys, of course. If you're looking across the board over the last 1 hour, as we are going into Friday morning, we're starting to see the market going back in the green. But in a grand scheme of things, if you're looking at the last 24 hours, we're still down quite a bit for altcoins. Hbar down about 1.8% in USD, and also down about 0.4% in Bitcoin comparative. Price at 16.4 cents, valuation just below 7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $154.6 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So dominance continuing to climb up. We're sitting at 64.6% as we can see for ourselves, and we are coming across some resistance for the dominance. If this is able to break out, I think we start retesting yearly highs for the dominance, believe it or not. Bitcoin did end up going down to the likes of $100,000. If you watch my updates over the last few days, you guys know specific levels I've been speaking about. Number one, it's really important for us to reclaim back above 106,700 key resistance. You want to turn that resistance into support, and pretty much I said if we're below that, the chance of us falling down to 100k is still there. And believe it or not, we did go down. Obviously there were some external factors that are causing the market to react this way, but you can see this for yourself. Bitcoin price dropped right exactly at the $100,000 price point and has seen a bounce since then going into Friday morning. I'm currently sitting at 103,000. I'm not surprised that we did see a bounce from 100k range, because again, it's a psychological price point. Are we out of the woods yet? I personally think we need to see more confirmation, and of course, in order for me to think we're heading towards new all-time highs, the $106,700 key resistance is still a target that I'm looking out for. But if you're looking at Hbar, so Hbar's price did not end up dropping below the 78.6 key support line, which of course we spoke about, but you could see for yourself, obviously we came very close to retesting that. And since then, if you had some buy orders placed in around there, or you got lucky, you did see Hbar go up about 7%. So again, giving us a better understanding of how much support there really is around that exact same level, because we didn't really exactly touch the 15.5 cents key support. We came very close to that. So I would pretty much still say that this support somehow 90%, 98% got retested, and we have seen a beautiful bounce since then of about almost 7%, which itself is a very interesting move for Hbar. Obviously it has a long ways to go, but also, even though we are seeing a little bit of a bounce, we cannot neglect that the dominance is starting to show more and more strength. So we could actually start pushing at 65.39% for the dominance, which again would cause altcoins to actually lag more behind BTC, especially if Bitcoin were to head more towards the downside. So we'll see what happens. Obviously we're going into Friday, we're going to see what happens and where the price of Bitcoin closes Friday, and obviously what external factors or some external news that we hear, because some of those things are out of our control. But do let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Where do you see the price of Hbar going? Love you all. See you later from Crypto ZX, and peace out.